Okay. Let's see how well this works. Oof. Oh well. Welcome. Willie J. Railfan, Fiona Lever. How's it going? Tropical Railroad Productions. How's it going? Okay. Let's see, what should we do? You're good, that's good. Just a little bored, so I'll stream. I wish I could say I was alright, but today I woke up with a pretty bad respiratory virus. I'm feeling fine right now, though. So... just recovered from COVID, yeah. I did test for COVID and I tested negative, but again, I just woke up with a pretty bad respiratory virus. Hey, GCR Productions. And Houston Rail Productions too. Let's see, let's use Andy. I haven't really done much with Andy. There he is. Get his number out. 607. 607. COVID's been coming back lately. Hey, Brian Schultz Jr., how's it going? I mean, I guess you could say COVID just an on and off thing. Well, then again, since seasons are changing, it's kind of flu season, so you know, that's how I know the seasons are changing, is that I always get some kind of congestion or virus or something. It's retarded, but it's ridiculous. But it's just how it is, I guess. Hey, Train Boy. I don't know if you saw my message, Train Boy, but you know, like how they moved American Freedom Train number 1 and it hit it and it ran into a passenger car. Currently driving to Wyandotte right now, since Rich Owens is in town. Dang. I keep getting stuck in traffic. Wah, wah. What was the longest train you ever caught? Every time I see 283, it's always extremely long. Like, I always count like over 200 so cars on it. Or buckets, I mean. Always count like 200 buckets and stuff. I heard about that. Yeah. Well, GCR, once you reach Wyandotte, you should tell Rich Owens that I said hi. What's your favorite sport? I'm not much of a sports person, but I think my favorite sport, or a sport that sticks out to me, is probably baseball. I don't watch like major leagues, you know. I don't know, I just like playing baseball games, you know. Because knowing how absolute bat crack crazy those communities can get, I just rather not get into those. CSX M212 always has over 1,000 axles on it, so I'd say it's the longest train I've caught. To the point where they exceed sightings, yeah. Yeah, PSR trains have been ridiculously long, but luckily the railroad seem to realize that PSR style trains are just ridiculous, so they're just cutting back on train sizes. Hey, Dixie Flyer Productions. Base of ball. Base of ball. Okay, let's go and get Andy ready. I guess what we're gonna do for this is we're gonna use Andy to switch around those cuts of coal hoppers right there. And Fiona Lover is the voice of Andy, so I need to give Andy and Paul more screen time, honestly, because I feel like I do nothing with them. The only thing about both Andy and Paul is that they're really slow, and I mean that like they take a really long while to get up to speed. I'm playing the stream through my car speaker. Hope my audio isn't ridiculous. Sonic X or Sonic Boom? I'm not much of a Sonic person, but I guess I don't know. Yeah, in my opinion, they're the most underrated characters. Yeah. Master of Complaints too. Yeah. I'd love to get back on track to that soon. But right now, I guess my major focus is to see if I can get at least North Valley Episode 3 out. The script is done, I'm just doing some touch-ups to it before sending lines out. It's not bad, your mic is a little quiet though. Stream audio itself is good. I don't know, my mic's been having a little problems. And I should have the Trainz audio turned down a bit so you can hear me a little better. Here, I'll adjust it a little more. It's like 15. That should do it. The Star Wars intro for Master Complaints too. I had a thought about Paul and Andy, is that because they're from the United States Army, how much do they know about the Army, is what I'm thinking. So I'm starting to think if like Paul, for instance, would probably use more like military grade accents or whatever, or like have Paul have more of a military-ish attitude, I mean. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it, while Andy's just a redneck of the bunch. The bike's better now? Okay, that's good. Which video game mascot's better, Mario or Sonic? Well, I'm more of a Mario person, but I don't want to start an argument about, you know, who's better. So I'm going to say they're both equally as good. Just Mario's more iconic, because I think he's been around longer than Sonic. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say Andy's exactly a redneck, but I'd say those are good personas for them, yeah. Like, Andy's the stereotypical redneck army soldier or something. While Paul's the more strict army soldier. Because I believe both Paul and Andy served in Fort Eustis in Virginia. In fact, Andy's there on display there at Fort Eustis, and there's pictures of Paul serving the area. Andy there's on display. But it makes me wonder if Andy's in restorable condition, because from all accounts I gathered about Andy, his real life basis is that he arrived when he was delivered to Fort Eustis delivered to Fort Eustis for display. He arrived there under his own power, and that was back in the 70s. So it makes me wonder if Andy's like still in restorable condition or something. Maybe, but it makes you wonder, where would he run if he was to be restored in real life? Okay, that's the first cut. Lag spike. There we go. Insert Imperial March, Tom the Cat. Hey, where's my Lizags? I feel like I'm robbing the Trainz community of voice acting. What makes you say that? You're a good actor for Andy and Thurman. And Hunter, too. Eddie the Seymour Man, can he do it? Eddie the Seymour Man, can he do it? Eddie the Seymour Man, no, he can't. I'd say he's in restorable condition too, but as far as I know, nobody's interested in that project. Yeah, because when you think about it, you know, Andy was really made to be like war supplies, but he still, and both him and Paul still ended up serving like forts and stuff. Of course, I don't know where Andy exactly worked at Fort Eustis. If he did, or if he didn't, he probably works elsewhere, but I can't really find much about that. TVR M610 and worked in Fort Eustis, really. John from MMRS. And Bobby. Don't mind my voice. Again, it's this congestion I'm feeling. Trust me, I tried everything I could. I tried flushing my nose out. I tried using nose spray, but it did not work. First CPKC paint scheme came out recently, but as an experimental unit. Oh, I haven't seen that. I'm stealing Nixter Boyo's Nixter Boy. Nixter Boyo. Nixter Boyo. I'm sorry. That's a hilarious name. Stealing Nixter Boyo's thunder. Nah, you're not. You're a good voice actor. Unlike him. My CPKC unit's out. I'm currently driving through Pontiac, so pray for me. Pontiac, that's where MMRS Season 1 took place. Nixter Boyo. That was the 69th number of this series. Nice. I don't know. These PPLX hoppers are like number like 600 to like 700, I think. So, not as an official paint scheme. Oh, okay. You gotta show me that picture because I'm kind of intrigued to see it. As an environmental experimental unit. The paint scheme? The paint scheme. But now that town is in shambles. It's very sketch. RIP. I swear, any sort of town that has a railroad, that has a major railroad yard in it. Seriously, tell me this, you guys. Why is it that every town that has like a major rail yard ends up being the sketchiest town in the world? Honestly. Hey, TSF Railfan, how's it going? Seriously, why is it that every town that has a major rail yard ends up being the sketchiest place in the world? Like, Atlanta, Inman Yard, that's a sketchy area. Spartanburg Hanyard's a sketchy area. Linwood's a sketchy area. Charlotte Junction's a sketchy area. I don't get it. Why is it that every major railroad yard has to be in the sketchiest places? Like Detroit, where it has both River Rouge and Oakwood. Both are under the Conrail Shared Assets Operation 2. Inglewood Yard in Houston is sketchy. Yeah, but again, I don't know. That just baffles me. Just every single rail yard that I know of has to be in the most shady, ridiculous areas I've ever seen. Like everyone there's trying to sell you drugs, or they're trying to shoot you down or something. I mean, that's never happened to me, which I hope it doesn't. So that's why I try to keep my distance away from yards. Hialeah Yard is pretty sketchy, if I say so myself. Yeah. I heard Wildwood Yard down in Florida is pretty sketchy too. Macon, Georgia, which is where Brosnan Yard is one of the most dangerous cities in Georgia. Seriously. Every downtown area, every major rail yard, especially at night, ends up being the most dangerous areas. Like, what? Do people really think that, oh, there's a rail yard here, let's make it the most run-down, dampy, sketchiest area on the world? Don't even get me started on Toledo and Kirkyard and Gary. Oh boy. The only yard I can think of that's not a sketchy area is Altoona. I don't know, just I've been to Altoona and that's a clean place. Well, at the roads it is. Both those areas are very dangerous. Andy whistle noises. What game is this? This is Trainz New Era. If you guys were a rail fan in like the 70s and 80s, which railroad would you rather rail fan? Railroads that were around back then. Like early Conrail, Chessie, or Norfolk and Western, Southern, Seaboard, Katy, or CNW, early, or that era timeline, Union Pacific. If I had to join other series, what characters would you see me voicing? Well, that's really up to you. Penn Central, yeah, I would love to see how Penn Central operated back then. Supposedly, because I've actually spoken to some rail fans who were alive back then when Penn Central was around, and they will tell you that every single Penn Central train you'll see would go no faster than 10 miles an hour because of how dangerous the rails were. BN, yeah, BN's a good one. For Android or not, I think it's on Android. Well, Trainz Era is PC only, but Trainz itself is on Android, I think. Milwaukee Road, yeah, that's a good choice. I would love to see Milwaukee Road, but I heard that stories that apparently Milwaukee Road was basically the Midwest version of Penn Central back then. But the difference being that Milwaukee Road was actually successful a little. GTW and DT&I. Like check out Chessie Sutter NW2. Another one is obviously Southern Railway, yeah. I'd like to see how a BN operated back then too. I choose Burlington Northern and Santa Fe. Yeah, I would like to see Santa Fe back then too. Back before they slapped nose lights on everything. I can download this. It's on Trainz New Era is on a computer, but there should be a version of, I think Train Simulator 3 is on Android. And that's basically a port of Trainz 2019, so yeah, this is what I mean about Paul and Andy, is that they both are really slow. These take a while to get up to speed. A major inconvenience of Penn Central train derails as you're filming it. Honestly, that very well could have happened several times, because you'd see like footage of like Penn Central and like how bad their trains wobbled around. They look like they're about to derail. So I wonder how many rail fans out there actually got video of Penn Central trains and actually caught them derailing on camera. But yeah, at least so many LMX units. Well, LMX was actually technically GECX, but yeah. What's the best train series out there? I don't know. There's some that are good. Some that are bad. Passing by an exit called Crooks Road. Crooks Road. Hey CC97, how's it going? But yeah, that still makes me wonder, you know, how many genuine footage of Penn Central is there? That if like a rail fan was out there catching Penn Central, how much genuine footage is there of Penn Central trains derailing on camera? The rather famous Big Beaver Road exit, which is exit 69. I want to see 1522 operating back then. Yeah, but 1522 wasn't restored until when? Because Penn Central was the 70s. Your opinion on the Amtrak Genesis locomotive? I like the Genesis. It's a slowly dying breed, but I like it. Hold on a sec. There. Jeez. What's your favorite 80s BN locomotive? SD40, GP30, AC30, SD45. My favorite BN locomotive from like the 80s? Probably the SD4-2, because it's a classic. You know, there's nothing better than seeing SD4-2s in pure green with them beautiful RS3Ks. Because let's be real, BN had the most beautiful horns. I am new to your channel and I like your channel. Oh, that's cool. I never went to Seaboard Coastline. It was one of the main reasons the Juice Train became a thing in 71. Let's see what's Const Central and EJ&E back then, yeah. Illinois Central. Illinois Central has a lot of history on it. Because you know, Illinois Central, that's where Casey Jones worked and where he was killed. Now CN owns Illinois Central. My personal favorite era of railroading was the 90s to early 2000s. Yeah, you can imagine rail fanning back then, you know, you had like early CSX, or like 90 CSX, where it's nothing but leaser power and whatnot. Excuse me. Jones Casey. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull the cutout here, and then we're going to park it on this stretch right here. Let me get a drink. (2017) was also a bunch of CREX leasers, yeah. Do you like Canadian railroads? Yeah. I like CN. I like CP. Of course, CP and CN are basically the major dominators of the Canadian rail lines anymore, because a lot of Canadian short lines are just gone because of CP and CN. You know what's one railroad I would love to rail fan? I would love to rail fan the Lake Superior and Ishpeming, because I want to see like the operations of like there. You see the trains with iron ore, and they get to load it onto the Great Lakes boats. And I see so much footage of that, and I think it's so cool. It'll be so cool to see. Cracking open a cold one with your boy, yeah. 90s NS, where it's nothing but leasers and P5s, RS5Ts, yeah. Which CPKC flag do you prefer, CP or KCS? I don't know. KCS probably. I mean, because KCS has so much interesting things to it, like especially the crazy contraption bicentennial unit they had. Makes me wonder if the SX terminal would eventually get bought out by CPKC. Maybe. I wonder if like one of these days when like Lake Superior and Ishpeming just founder, all of a sudden CN just takes over that line, just abandons it out of nowhere. Elsinai is really cool, but you gotta get lucky to catch something up there anymore. Yeah, because it's only like as needed, you know. But I heard they mostly run like the nights and stuff. Well, that's what a radio is for. Yeah, radio is your best friend. Because you know the Elsinai is completely dark territory. The signals are turned off, and all they have is those leaser AC-44s, and they have those BN units there too, but they don't use them as switchers anymore. So on Google Play, I don't know. I would be big sad if that happens, yeah. But of course, I don't think it will because apparently the Lake Superior and Ishpeming, they make a huge profit out of transferring to the Great Lakes. How far is Lake Superior and Ishpeming to you, Damon? I'm just wondering. I know it's probably really far because I think it's all the way up there in North Michigan, but I think it would be cool if you just went to go rail fan it. Hey, with that Wild SD4S2, how's it going? What did I miss? Nothing really. We're just talking, and we're doing a switching job here. What do you think of the days where the railroads use cabooses? I mean, it's a bygone era for sure. I mean, they still use cabooses every now and then, but only as shoving platforms. But I would like to see, like, imagine if, like, cabooses were still around. Like, imagine seeing a big red caboose in the back of an intermodal train. Let's see. Yeah, this is what I mean. See, Andy's really slow. And because this is an uphill grade, he's going to have a heck of a time trying to push this cut over here. The Elsinai is about 4 to 5 hours where I'm from. Definitely consider checking it out someday. You really should. It's like a drive from getting from Myrtle Beach to the upstate. It's 4 hours. It's doable. It's long, but doable. Again, this is what I mean, Andy. Both Paul and Andy are just really slow. This is a slight uphill grade, and he has to push all this into the side track here, so he's going to have a heck of a time trying to push it. Higher horsepower 4-axle units were prime powers of intermodals back in the days. Yeah. It's sad that 4-axle row power is kind of a bygone era anymore. I mean, if you're very lucky, you may see like a GP60 on an intermodal on NS, but that's about it. Lake State Railway, Y101 and Y102 is a daily local that runs around the Flint area from CN to CSX, and those trains have cabooses, yeah. Opinions on Shinedown? Never heard of it. Bit off topic, but I completed a Mario Wonder today. This is a certified Tane moment. Mainly because they don't run around that train, they just go forward and backwards. T. Bro, why put a T intersection sign on a dirt road? At like 2 meters away from the actual intersection. It's kind of goofy. If you're luckier, you'll see NS64-2 on intermodal, yeah. GP60M or B40-EW? I don't know. B40-AW probably, because they're even more rare, I think. Yeah. GP60M, GP60M. I mean, I like them both. It just feels like the B40-8s are rarer than the GP60Ms, because you only see them out west anymore. BNSF donated one of their B40-AWs to Railroad Midwest, the RHMA, down there at Silvis. Sorry, Toronto Rails episode 1, and I liked it because I don't see much talking train series Canada. What happened to that series and could it come back? Toronto Rails, I had to cancel it because I really lacked ideas for it. I made it kind of at a wrong point, anyways, because that was the point when I started getting, when I had to move out and stuff. So Toronto Rails is kind of a letdown for me because I lacked the good ideas for it. Both I only saw on GP60 on one-time Wyandotte, trailing on 333. Did you hear Milwaukee Road 156? Yeah, I heard it was getting saved. I think it's now a EMDX leaser. I don't know. NS in the 90s used their higher HP 4X units on their mobile trains. Yeah, and you can see footage from like the 80s too, where like they put the GP30s and stuff on there too. GP60Ms and SD75Ns and K3LAs, most are AT7 and R3Ls, yeah. Crossbuck noises. One track. In case of emergency, call 1-800-PVR rail. Wonder if I should reskin, if I can reskin these. Make it say North Valley, but I don't think I can because that's built-in assets. The Dash 8 in Silvis is 537. It will be in the Super Fleet War Bonnet scheme. Yeah, I know that. It was going to get thrown in the War Bonnet scheme. Gotta go for a little bit. Focus on driving. I'm near Detroit, and once I'm where I need be, I'll come back. Okay. Stay safe. GP50s, GP59s, and GP60s are most prominent iron moles. Yeah, they were. They were. Alright, so Andy's done what he's done. Let's go and get rid of him. Let's see, what should we do now? The K3LA used on a default World Trainz SD70 K-frame Santa Fe GP60M. Yeah, I think it was Santa Fe 156 or Santa Fe 154. One of those two. I think you're meaning like this horn here. Let me see if I can get it here. Here it is. I think you mean this horn. What happens if RH may restore to D22? I don't know. Do you like GMD G8? Yeah, it's cool. Santa Fe used mostly GP60s and B40-8Ws on their intermolars. Yeah. Kodachrome. Yes, that horn. Yeah. That's what I figured. It's like off GP60M number 154 or 155. I don't know. I don't remember. It's one of those two. It's 15 something. Santa Fe had some really unique road power. Like the SDF 45. Then they had the SD75Ms. And the SD75Ms, I seen footage of those from like the 90s and stuff. They look gorgeous in the War Bonnet paint, especially when it's fresh. It's like really, really shiny. The billboard's based. Yeah, sorry about my... Excuse my voice. Again, this virus is really messing up my voice too. GP40X noises, yeah. Yeah, again, Santa Fe has some really unique road power. Jeez. That bell's loud. Shiny. Do you have an MVS movie planned? Well, not movies, but I have some specials planned. Maybe a movie might be in the distant future, but I'm not sure. I still play an SDF 40-2 character for MRS. I love Nathan M3H air horns. Yeah, the M3H is cool. What do you think of the BN Tiger Stripe scheme? It's an interesting experiment because here, I have a Tiger Stripe locomotive here somewhere. Here, GP50. Yeah, the Tiger Stripe is unique. It was meant to be like the safer version of the BN paint, so it doesn't blend in with like trees and stuff. But they just ditched that and went with the white face. Speaking of BN, these C30s, HAL isn't scrapped, really. Rodney Kontorsky versus Eddie to see where man began. Man. Hi, Benny, the cool YouTuber. How's it going? Whew. When you're out on BN, if you're a real fan of BN in like the 70s, this thing would be a cool locomotive to see. 1876. This would have been a cool locomotive to see. It's got a really nice paint scheme. Back when railroads actually cared about painting and whatnot, rather than just making it look bland anymore. Jeez. I've been considering doing an ATSF spin-off once I get Midwestern Rail Journeys off the ground. Yeah, just take it slow. That's all I can say, is just take it slow. Alcos, yeah. I really like SD45s. I don't know why, just something about the flare on the back of them looks really, really neat. Heard BN GP50s were supposed to be delivered to Frisco. Yeah, the GP50s were originally ordered for Frisco, but Frisco went out of business around the time BN took over. Frisco was a cool paint though. Red with a white stripe. Hey, Virginia Railfan Productions, how's it going? There's so many railroads out there that just feel underrated. Like Sioux Line. Jeez. Feels like these railroads get outshined by the likes of Conrail and whatnot. I mainly plan SD45 characters as females. Really. You had the Southern with these kind of locomotives. High hoods and whatnot. I really love Southern. Can imagine being a rail fan in back in the Southern, seeing them big old high hood SD40-2s like this. Let's see. Do you prefer the speed lettering paint for Southern Pacific or the standard blood nose paint? Do you prefer blood nose or speed letter paint for Southern Pacific? Southern green scheme or black scheme? I don't know. The crescent green. I like the crescent green, but I also like the dark burgundy-ish green. See, or do you prefer? See what you prefer, speed letter or block letter for Southern Pacific. Speed letter looks more stylish to me. Both are cool, yeah, but speed letter looks more stylish to me. BNSF is slowly retiring their Dash 8s, yeah. Figured so. They're getting old anyways. I would do it, but thanks to Highland Valley and some other people's stuff, it just drove me not to do it. But if I would, I would probably do a Halloween special. I like speed lettering the most, yeah, I agree. It's just so hard to be original. Ugh, yeah. Both, but I have SD40T-2 and a block letter, yeah. But you could be original, yeah, you just gotta kind of think of your own ideas and think of proper character development. That's why it's always a good idea to start a series ahead before releasing, and just wait for a while before you release it, so you can have plenty of time to plan it. Yeah, that's how it was with my original series, Southeast Rail Stories. It felt like a Rosehighland Valley clone, so I would just never go through with it. Speed lettering, honestly. Yeah. Gas turbine, anyone? Gas turbine, anyone? Small is so nostalgic. One problem with Highland Valley is that it's very inconsistent and it's very boring. Yeah, that's literally what the point I was trying to make that before, is that Highland Valley is just way too repetitive. I did have plenty of non-ROHV characters, yeah. CP script or block letter for classic maroon or gray scheme. Probably a script, because I like CP script paint. How about SD40N? Ooh. Jesus. Ugh. Jeez. Via Rail P42, anyone? It's missing the emergency horn, but whatever. Roslyn Yard Stories, if I started back in 2016, eventually got rid of it, yeah. UIS had more original characters than ROHV, yeah. Let's see. Maybe I'll start my own series, we'll have to see. Yeah, just take it slow. Just don't rush it like how Highland Valley is. Prefer the VRL F40PH-2D, yeah. I think anyone prefers the F40PH. Don't get me wrong, I like the F40PH too. Let's see. Let's drive. Let's drive Seaboard Man. And Seaboard Man. Rachel. And where's Ken? There he is. And Ken. Let's run Seaboard Man, Rachel, and Ken. One of my main reasons why I decided to cancel my original series because of the ROHV elements, yeah. Do you think ROH may restore CP and Q Hudson? I don't know. If they're feasible enough, then they could. Let's do a wood chip train. I don't want to be that guy, but I prefer VRL or Amtrak. I just like the paint schemes and equipment that they use better. Debatable. I mean, I like them both. VRL is probably more organized than Amtrak, but who knows? Don't want to assume. Man, who remembers that whole VRL versus Amtrak thing that Highland Valley did? It was retarded. Wood chips. Loaded. Do you want to see 2816 running on KCS rails? I mean, it could soon. I would start a series, but I don't have the experience, and my voice sounds like I'm 5 years old. Okay, so got the train set up. Once again, we got Seaboard Man, Rachel, and Ken. Let's go ahead and get them ready. And off we go. VRL versus Amtrak was such a stupid idea to write a story. Yeah, it really was. Don't get me started on SCSX versus NS crap and RHV. Yeah. I'd love to see 2016 because that's my favorite steam locomotive. If you were the CEO of one of the Class 1 railroads or Amtrak, what changes would you make to the company? Stop being greedy shareholders. Like I mentioned, go slowly and plan a few at a time. Yeah, exactly. Plan a few at a time. Take it one small step at a time. That's probably how I was pushed away from voicing. Huh. Saint Nicholas. Yeah. I wonder how many people look at this series and think, why am I using one of the default routes as a setting? Well, I have an answer for that, and that's because my computer is very limited on what I have. So I just stick with what I have and some custom routes, but that's about it. It's a Nicholas station. Insert some generic Railsheim Valley fanboy going GTFO or whatever. Ramfed community is a mess too. It's not just Train series. Yeah, any community would be a mess. Because there's gonna be that one person who has to start some kind of drama in there, one way or another. It's inevitable. That's something I learned about communities in general. That's one of my favorite stations to use in trains, yeah. Plus, this route has some really good scenic shots. I might have to make the MMPV route consist of almost entirely custom routes. Yeah. Honestly, I regret messing up your series and many others. That's how I was a part of it until I saw the truth. Yeah. What? Tunnel. Anyone? What does that sign say? Private property. Trespassing forbidden under penalty of law. Okay. Why? Well, stick a freaking no trespassing sign there of all places. Actually, it makes for a good story idea, actually. Trespassing. Trespassing. Are you on Discord? Oh, yes, I am. Had drama with a rail fan yesterday that I didn't want to be a part of, yeah. Because somewhere there's going to be, like, crazy crap happening. There's going to be that one rail fan that you have to get into a fight with or whatever. Either he wants to start a fight or whatever, or is that one rail fan that gets offended at whatever he said, so he wants to pick a fight. Red octagon ahead. And, stop. S-T-O-P. Stop. There needs to be more stop signs with the flashing lights on it. I feel like they do better than just regular stop signs that are just reflective. Man, I want a cannonball in that pool. I never really took the time to look at the scenery around the Kickstarter County route. Gas. Can't really make out the prices there. Well, I can make out diesel. It says $2.94 for diesel. Green. Yeah, let the train pass and we'll take a look more at the scenery here. Pots. Yeah. If you were living here, this is this sound you probably hear every day. At every possible minute. Let's see, what else do they have here? Salem Missionary Baptist Church. You always gotta have that one church. Gotta preach to the Lord about it. Remember the lady that married a carnival, right? Oh yeah, the same lady who married an SD70 Ace. Bro, what is Keanu Reeves doing here? This dude looks like Keanu Reeves. Let's be real here. I'll have the M and PV possibly run through Tennessee and Kentucky. Yeah. Dude, why does this guy look like Keanu Reeves almost? Or no, he looks like Moist Critical. He looks more like Moist Critical. I'm just saying. Bro, what is Moist Critical doing here? You smell that? Smells like someone is wrong, and it's not me. I've definitely talked to people like the creator of Roseheim Valley, but after hearing some of that, I'm just staying away from them, so I've been around crazy people too, yeah. Bro, Moist Critical North Valley cameo confirmed. Let's see, what else do we have? Traffic lights. 51, 24 hours open. Bro, that dude's looking at the anime poster. That dude's looking at the anime poster. I gotta screenshot that. I gotta screenshot that. Oh, Charlie got caught in the SD70, got printing an SD70 Ace reel. I'm ashamed I took Lily, Marie, Lily, Mike, and even Cameron from Roseheim Valley, put them into my series. Yeah, there's always room for changes. Also, how's it going at NMW Productions? It's been a while since we chatted. Either that, or Tennessee and Virginia, or Tennessee and North Carolina. I think Tennessee and Kentucky would fit better. Nicholas be like Anime Trainz. 51 D. Let's see, what do we have here? Firestone, wheel alignment, and balancing. And more people right here. And look, that's the model I used for Adam McGuire right there. He's just sitting here talking to this nerd. That dude is crapping me out. Rip. You're doing alright? Oh, that's good. Nicky Boy be looking at that poster. My series will mostly focus on NS. I would have had NS, CSX, BNSF, and UP. Yeah. I never really took time to appreciate the scenery in this route. Glad to see you're making Trainz live streams again. Yeah, I'm glad to be back at it. Women. Regretted adding Nicholas to my series. I regret being his friend, period. He was a horrible friend. Oh, there's a Mexican restaurant there. Dang it, I want some Mexican food now. Let's hear Chutaya records. Book, video, CD, game, DVD. Dang, I want to go here. That sounds like a cool place. Sutaya, I think that sounds like it's a Japanese store or something. Right, outreach characters to BOIS, yeah. See, what other buildings do we have here? Levette's World of Science. That sounds like the children's science place there at Columbia. There's definitely a lot of horrible forensic rough activity, yeah. Let's see. Conservatory of Dance. So that's a dance studio. Chaipio Tres Mignons de Madeleine. I think that's French. I probably pronounced that horribly wrong. If people want to voice act in your series, what should I do? Well, you just do your lines and put your best effort into it, and then there you go. Noel's Things at the Place. That sounds like an art studio. The Little Shop of Games. Man, I want to go there. I like game stores. Von Schmidt, Extreme Video Games. I want to go there too. If Tennessee and Kentucky, possible MMPV, NVS interchange. Maybe. That depends though, because you know, NVS is right there near Virginia, but it could be possible. Depends on what room is available if you want to lever. So here's another 51 right there with an anime poster. What's this? Cross Country, April the 3rd. Let's get moving. Pride, Honor, Achievement. Oh, that's cool. Memory Mart. This is definitely I'm pretty sure this is definitely a Japanese convenience store, because I've seen pictures of Japanese convenience stores like this. I love Gosan? Is that what it says? I love Gosan? Trainz has bad apples as well. Yeah, it really does. Oh, that's cool. It had this place has like posters like the original render for Trainz right there, like the original Trainz. Like, I don't know if that's not Ultimate Trainz Collection, but like the first Trainz Mobile, Trainz 2009, I think, or 2006, one of those two. But that's cool. And a bunch of warehouses. What's this? Title loans and payday loans. I see these buildings everywhere. Never forget that. There's a Sit-Go that looks like it. There's a Sit-Go and a 7-Eleven. Always gotta have that 7-Eleven. Anime store blinds me. Well, you always gotta have that 7-Eleven right there. We're open from 7 till 11. There's a swimming pool again. I'm guessing this is like a motel. There's this gas station again. It's literally just called gas. And the only price I can make out is that diesel's $2.94 a gallon. It's actually a good deal, because it looks like the gas is $3 a gallon. Oh well. Game Jiber Original Game Jiber Original Co. Does anybody know that? I mean, that logo looks like the what logo is it? Milwaukee? No. It looks like the Milwaukee logo almost, I think. Gas. That's it, just gas. Old man Crackers drives Millie to California and gets chased by the EPA. Yeah. It looks like I got a neighborhood right there. What else do we have? This power plant, which I barely show. CNW. Oh yeah, CNW, that's right. Let's see, how about we look here? Yeah, CNW, I was thinking Milwaukee for some reason. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas. What does this say? Hickey K Industries. Machinery parts that last a lifetime. Well, dang, I want some machinery parts from there. Oh, it's the same mall strip right here. What else do we have? There's Moist Critical again. I'm back and you're settled at Oak Street. Yeah, but David, look at this. This freaking Trainz person model looks like freaking Moist Critical. He looks like Moist Critical. I can't help it. He looks like Moist Critical. Jeez. Oak Street. Let's see, what does this say? That's in Russian or Siberian. I can't read that. Bro, why is Charlie here? Uniqlo. I guess that's a big market. And what do we have? Another title loans. We got another supermarket right there. Yeah, totally original name, supermarket. And there's that Japanese convenience store right here again. It says, I love Ghost Sand, I think it says. And it looks like a pride flag on it. For some reason. Let's see. Paradise Diner. That sounds good. Audio Specialties. Is that an auto shop or is that a DJ shop? Wawa. Acme. There's an Acme right here. That's Amity. Got another Mexican restaurant, which, dang it, I want Mexican now. And, the gas station that's literally called Gas. That's so funny, just a gas station that's literally called Gas. For some reason, gas is $2.94 a gallon. Well, diesel's $2.94 a gallon, and gas is $3 a gallon. Union Ice, but it's got the Union Pacific logo. That's a nice detail. Gray Lake Central. Is that Adam McGuire again? No. Yeah, it looks like it could be him when he was younger. Gas. Wine 2 or Wine 3? Wine 2. I like Wine 2 better. Looks like a hospital right here. Water tower. Warehouse. Bunch of houses back there. Hi, how's it going? I'm doing good. I mean, right now I have a pretty bad respiratory virus, but I'm fine so far. So if I sound a little awkward, that's why. What route is this? It's a Kickstarter route. The North Valley route. Got a bunch of houses here. Man, I want to live in a house like that. That's a nice looking house. It looks like a little old depot right here. And an abandoned church, what it looks like. Or no, that looks more like a warehouse. Got a farm tire place. Oh, here's a tire radiator shop. Well, they're sponsored by Michelin, so. I'm a Canadian Pacific lad on Discord. Huh. Yeah. Let's see. What else? What other crazy crap details, scenery do we have? Houses. There's this house with an old Chevrolet right there. X289D from Ohio, 1950. Let's see. What other crazy things do we have? We got this town right here. Mini Cooper. Is that a Mazda? Looks like a Mazda. Old house and a boxcar that's been converted to a shack. More old houses. A derelict house. Here's a service shop. Or auto service shop. Old man Kraken's probably stole that place and probably runs it himself. And to get the car and to fix the car, he just tells the car to get your damn head out your ass, and the car just starts up like that. There goes the wood chip train down there. The generation of Chevy truck made before the one Mr. Harrison drives. Yeah, run a mixed freight pulled by Taylor and Ken. Well, Ken's already on that wood chip train that's down here. Right now, just wanted to look at the scenery around here. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, Yonex. Right here. Looks like some steel and ties. Based. Another truck right here. The warehouse customer right there. CPKC just built new hydrogen locomotives. What's with CP wanting to experiment with hydrogen for some reason? And there's Adam McGuire again. Just standing there, talking to this dork again. Anyway, customers on for Trainz. Huh. What do you think of the concept of one axle being powered? I mean, it's done for a good reason. It's meant. I think it's done that way just so it'll look what it feels like it's four axle. Four axles drive better. It looks like a recreation building. Maybe a recreation building convert. Seed house. Don't take that out of context. Got this building again with the Russian letters. And cabins with no roads. Some more houses. Well, that's a nice looking house. What else do we have? Where's this road go? Well, I just know they actually detailed the road all the way down there to where that route ends. We're taking a new Kansas City. It's a good. I mean, I'm excited for it. It's got. They seem to be doing pretty good about it. It looks like there's a picnic area right here. That's cool. That's cool. You know, maybe what if, since there's a picnic area there, what if we probably started like a little tourist train that goes up here? Maybe like something like Billy can pull. Not like the Mountaineer, but like something else. Where does this dirt road go? Yeah, the dirt road just goes all the way down that way, but this way. Oh, the dirt road actually connects to the sawmill. That's cool. No sign of Rich Owens. Rip. You think he's could be at a different crossing? See, the ES44C4 is mostly on intermodals, but hardly on coal trains. MPV was formed in 1940. He might be at a different crossing. Yeah. Let's see. What do we have in this sawmill town? Got a goods and clothing store. That sounds promising. And a place called Coop. You want to go to a place called Coop? A butcher? Why would a butcher be here? I don't know. Whatever. And a big old plus sign. Ford and Vinewood. Okay. Look at that big old plus. Is that a Chevy Bel Air? No. I think it's a Cadillac. Looks more like, no, that's a Chevy Bel Air. Or it's some kind of Chevy. No, I don't think it's exactly a Bel Air. For a second I thought it was a Cadillac. No, it's a Chevy. And more old houses. Billy and Bobby rap battle. Imagine that. A Billy and Bobby rap battle. Here we have this ghost town right here, what I like to call Zandam Kogerveld. Whatever. No, it looks like a Packard or Studebaker. I mean, it has a Chevy logo, so. Look at that broken car right there. It's got a mattress inside of it. Different GM products of some sort. It had the Chevy logo. I saw the Chevy logo. Let's see. Cabin. Old house. Looks like a derrick crane. I don't think it's a crane. It's probably some farm material thing. And a farm. And a ranch. And what looks like a field. Maybe I'm looking at the scenery a little too much, but I don't know. See, does this road connect down this way? Yeah, it does. They took Todd's bed. or not, maybe Old Man Craig just threw Tom's bed right there in the field just so he doesn't have to deal with Tom anymore. There's not much interest on... There's not much interest... Not much interest in what? Let's see. How about here? Just want to look at the scenery. See, we got this dude wearing a tie. And some more derelict equipment. And about it. Got the refinery, what it looks like here. Got some more things over here. I just have a lot of concerns about it. I just have a lot of concerns about it. Hamburger station. Man, that sounds good. I want to go to a hamburger station that has like advertisements of RC and Dr. Pepper. That were like the man. Got some more Russian buildings right there. Some random guy standing there. Hurt Groger Company. Man, I don't know. Some more homes. Buildings. More buildings. Yosemite Valley Railroad Company. Dude reading. Station master. Dude reading. A woman rubbing her hair. And a woman just standing there. Hamburger. Thoughts on Henry Stickmin? I like Henry Stickmin's okay. Pingus Yard. There's this random what looks like well, it used to be an old lumber mill or something. What do you think of CGI, Thomas? It's okay. Sheep. There's a lot of things here. Comic Sans Railroad. 7453 truck. Give me the hamburger. And got some more derelict stuff here, there, and everywhere. Don't know why, but I keep expecting to find Old Man Krakens among the trash piles. Comic Sans Yard. I can never point out the Comic Sans font because I keep forgetting what it looks like. What does this say? Kalin Turner Industries, whatever. And there's a random stop sign right here for some reason. Oh, that's a guard's office. Okay. Steamed hams. That's a classic meme. Steamed hams. That's one of the ideas I want to do for the future of my channel, but I have several on the projects I'm going to do, so I'm just sorting out the plans for the future of my channel. Well, again, just take it slow, and you'll get there. Let's see here. What was the Yosemite sign Comic Sans? I don't know. Have you ever rail fan in Drayton, Ohio? No, I've never been to Ohio. Let's run Vivian right here, real quick. Just carrying these two random boxcars. God, I'm losing my voice. MRS is obviously one of them, yeah. What are your thoughts on Trainz comedies? Let's see more. Eventually I want to go to Beria. Yeah. Yeah. Here's Vivian once again doing well. Vivian is the only locomotive that I reskinned with a specific logo in her name on the series. I did that because, you know, she's numberless. Her default model was numberless. KLWX 8520 is operating all over the UP. I don't know why they're releasing that thing all over the place all of a sudden, and I just hated that thing. Think of Trainz 2022. I mean, Trainz 2022. Honestly, it's just a patch-up of. It's just a patch-up version of Trainz 2019 that just has higher graphics, and that's it. Oh Lord, she coming. What do you think of booster units? Booster units are cool. Start voice acting as a 4X on Steam. I'm interested in possibly voicing 6X units. Yeah. It's kind of funny how NS just created also the beautiful paint scheme for 8520 and later got rid of it because they hated it. It was their attempt to rebuild the wide cab Dash 9s into C6N specs, but it just failed miserably somehow. You haven't ran Frank in a while, you might want to test him out if you like, and maybe in a little bit. What is a booster unit? A booster unit is basically the B units. You know, that's what a B. God, I can't speak. A B unit is a booster unit. That's what the B units are. Booster units. A locomotive without a cab, pretty much. The only way it can operate is with a master locomotive. Oh Lord, they coming. Remember the PR-43Cs? Oh yeah, those weird contraptions that Cap made. They failed horribly. Imagine being a locomotive that failed so hard that you were retired faster than Penn Central went out of business. That's basically what the PR-43Cs are. Do you have a Discord server, or are you just on Discord? I'm on Discord. I don't have a server, though. Gotta go. Okay, see you later. Houston Rail Productions. Stay safe. Sounded like shit doing Hunter's Lights because I was super tired. They were alright. Good enough. Is there any way I can contact you about doing voice acting? I mean, just find me on Discord. My Discord is the same user as my Fire Alarm channel, which is Pyrotech4051. Jesus. Moai noises. Homemade Kraken stole a PR-43C from NS. Well, what use would he find out of it? Backing up, 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 backing up. God, my voice. See, this is what happens when I get sick. I lose my voice and I get so many cracks. The debut of the SS Krakens, yeah. Now, the SS Krakens would be just a freaking Titanic. It just pops out of the water, and all my cracks just start sailing on it, just wrecks it again. I don't know. Let's see. NS Pennsylvania. Hey, the Amazing Trade Kid Productions, how's it going? T1, anyone? Who's excited for the Pennsylvania 5550? I think I asked that before, but still, who's excited for the 5550 project? Old Man Kraken's wrecks the Titanic again. So he just spontaneously repairs the Titanic, raises it out of the water, renames it to the SS Krakens, and he just wrecks it. Mighty Mo, yeah. Here's the workshops. Here, I'll put Mighty Mo in there. Because at the current timeline, he's still in the workshops under restoration. There is lore as to how Mighty Mo ended up on North Valley. That David McGuire, the original founder of the railroad, made an agreement to buy one of the Pennsylvania T1s that were just retired, and he wanted to convert it into freight power, but it didn't work, so he decided to just keep them in here. Then in modern day North Valley, they decided they're just gonna restore them. Kind of pumped. 5550, yeah. Can't wait to see it thundering on them rails. Let's see. Map. Trying to think of. There's a struggle with me thinking of like how much more I could portray Matt as a antagonist rather than being just that one who just spits swears at the diesels and stuff. Has no empathy for the diesels at all. I don't know, but I didn't want to make him the one to cause derailments 24/7 because that's just boring. So, not to offend the Pennsylvania fans, but not really to T1, and to each his own. Yeah, it's Matt. More to New York Central. Yeah, New York Central's cool. Could there be an episode where Mighty Mo in another passenger engine train and pull a fast excursion? There could be a short about that, but not now. Because right now at this time, Mighty Mo will be under restoration. You may notice the detailing of like Matt being the one who kind of pushes himself to his limits, and even over his limits, as he's seen in like the previous episode where he broke his piston because he was going too hard. Eventually, though, Matt will come out as this. Maybe. For future season, yeah. Maybe. We'll think about it. And, Billy. It's so funny seeing how tiny Billy is compared to Matt sometimes. How should you portray Nick from MPV? That's your choice. He's got to develop, take time to think about and develop what you know. Poor CPKC. CP didn't know if they wanted to grow or shrink. It's CP. Didn't really expect much from CP. GS4. And, Dean. Dean jump scare. No. And old tomato. GS noises. Yes. Rocky should be a Rock Island SD4 H2. I don't have a Rock Island SD4 H2. Tomato jump scare. I don't know. He wasn't operational on the railroad until 1965. That's interesting. Thurmond. Kind of baffles me how... Kind of baffles me how 4449 was running on the Flint sub for event some sort back in 2009. I forgot about that. CB sold that the St. John's when they acquired DH at the same time, yeah. Jeez. Tomato. Thurman's the only rolling stock character I have. I'm still thinking if I should have more rolling stock characters, because I feel like rolling stock needs a little bit more appreciation. Not passenger cars, though, because passenger cars would be a little awkward. Cab cars, maybe. Seeing grilled cheese while voicing Thurman. Tomato. Even Thurman has an interior. That's cool. Tomato spam. GS6, anyone? The GS class is a really unique breed of locomotives. Seriously. I don't think I've ever seen like a more mass-produced streamlined locomotive than the GS class. I feel like the GS gets outclassed by or outshined by the likes of 611, but you know. You shut up, please. I'm trying to take a nap. I shouldn't even think that 4449 is the only steam locomotive that traveled to the most of the 48, lower 48. Oh yeah. Yes, yeah. 4449, it went everywhere. It's crazy. Now it just sits there in Oregon. Apparently, the people that own the group that owns the 4449 right now, they're shifting their focus to 700, SPNS 700. And I know that. Smallbrook Junction. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 30 minutes. Okay. Get rid of that. What is your favorite school subject? When I was in school, my favorite subject was probably music class. Because I took music class. Mighty Mo jump scare. I don't know. 5533. Let's see. 5533, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and dip again. I just met my buddy and Ralph right here. Why not? So I'm gonna do that for some time. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I gotta go and take some more medicine, and kind of just lie down for a while. So, thank you all for joining this live stream. I'll hopefully live stream gets to it. Maybe the next live stream I'll have a special guest with me. So, or I don't know. I don't know. Me and GCR Productions, we're also planning a Gartic phone live stream. That should be hilarious because I love the Gartic phone. But yeah, so all right, guys. Thanks for joining the stream and stay safe out there and have a wonderful day, y'all.